pond of raw sewage. Worried about a health hazard since they discovered raw sewage leaking into a field right across from their homes. They were not getting help from city officials. 29 Eyewitness News investigated, and now, nearly 2 weeks later, something is finally being done. Reporter Carol Ferguson joins us with what happened. Well, the resident who called me said she first noticed lots of mosquitoes and she was worried about that health hazard. Turns out the mosquitoes were coming from a huge pond of raw sewage. The Maricopa city manager says one leak was repaired, but we discovered that was not cleaned up and city workers did not locate a bigger leak. After Eyewitness News called the Environmental Health Department, they ordered immediate action.
I came out here last night.
We walked toward the stinky mess in an oil field. Resident Erlene Mercado had been worried about so many mosquitoes all of a sudden, so she called the abatement district, and they immediately came out.
Mosquito abatement came over, and that's when he found this raw sewer, and that sewer was dumping into the pool.
This sewage leak actually extends out about the area of a football field, and it's 2 to 3 feet deep in at least some of the areas. This is raw, untreated sewage. Right across from these homes, the mess was leaking from a Maricopa city sewer line. The city's response?
They told me that they would have it fixed on May 30th, that there would be somebody out here, a septic man out here, and they would have it fixed, and it wasn't fixed.
Mercado called the Maricopa City Hall again, and no one answered, not even an answering machine or emergency number. But these county environmental health inspectors came out about an hour after I called that department. They were very concerned about any spill of raw sewage. Exposure to that can lead to many types of contagious diseases.
Call Rotor.
About an hour later, Maricopa officials start showing up. Mayor Virgil Bell told me he'd heard about this. This is raw sewage that's been on the ground here for a couple of weeks. How could that happen?
Well, if you look, you wouldn't know it. I mean,
The residents across the street knew it and called the city a couple weeks ago.
Well, this is the first I heard about this incident right here.
Health inspectors show city officials where another leak had been repaired, but the leaked sewage is still on the ground there. Workers were finally out to clean up the big spill and start looking for ways to repair the line. So do you think you can assure the residents here that this is going to be taken care of now?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we're going to take care of it.
I'm hoping that they stay on top of it, they maintain it, and that they take care of it.
Now, Maricopa city manager just told me they did clean up the big sewage leak today, and they will work for ways to fix the old lines. We'll let you know what happens next. Back to you. All right, thank you, Carol. Here's more on what the city of Maricopa has been ordered to do immediately about the sewage leak. The county environmental health department says unless public access is limited, this represents an imminent health risk. So they want the sewage removed, vacuumed up. The area needs to be secured, fenced off, or guarded. Then the city must come up with long-term solutions to the old sewage pipes.